Maybe, just maybe I can do it this time. I think all I have left is Moriko. Well, if we're treating it that way. Otherwise, I'm just going to be looping around because it's going to be Moriko. And if for some reason this fails, then we're back to Yashiro. And then I'll probably try to go chronological, or at least linear to so that I remember which characters I used already. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here wondering what I'm gonna do with my life. So, let's see here. I also had to check something really quick. Also, the rule set, even though I should remember by now after the number of runs I've done. So, let's get into it. So the last few runs were more, I want to say they were more RNG not on my side, aside from the human mistakes, because, well, the strategies were sound. It's just, I made the mistakes, and then after that, yeah, the events decided not to play nice, but that's what I should have expected. That's what I signed up for, so nothing else to say, we just get into it. And let's hope we can do it this time. Household Hell, which means this is going to be a non-ending A by default, unless I specifically go to look for allies in the school, but I don't feel good about that, so at the very least, well, we do start off with a weapon, but at the very least, I'll try to avoid Fish God with sub-locations. Let's try that at the very least here. Because I don't like gambling on the RNG of trying to get an ally. Yes, there are places where I can try to grind for it or get them, but the cost does not sit as well with me, so... And then I have to go get a... No, I don't. If I really wanted to, I don't have to get a light source. What do I want to do here? Perception, please. Nope, roll to 7. On top of the, the threat level +1 modifier. Yeah, let's go. I could check Seaside again for a thorough investigation. You know what? Let's do that, because this Household Hell is one of the only mysteries where, and if I say Household Hell and the video gets flagged because in the first minute, that would make me really, really sad. Yeah, I can't even do that, but I can do this. In fact, I should just do that because that's 100%. So this cat is, yeah, this cat's not the most threatening thing even in Harbinger, so I should have actually braced there. I got a little cocky. I need to stop doing that. For some reason, why did I think I was going to kill it? You know, I was only doing 4 damage. Oh my goodness. Even 1 point of damage is something I don't want to give up, so... That said, I usually don't like fighting this thing, so I'm just going to get lost in it. If I get frostbite, so be it. That's an excuse for me to do stuff. Or I could just get another injury. Yeah, nah, that's not so bad right now. I can't heal it anyway, because I'm stuck in this mansion. But, you know, I think on average, if we were to run into most events, we would end up losing Doom. But it is nice that we have some events that lower Doom. That said, I don't think I want to be here. Yeah, so, quick question to myself. Would I be... it's 50% chance. It's mostly because of the 40 power, but... I think I have to do something like this, and then just gamble. Otherwise, I don't get... I don't do any damage at all, so... Let's go for it. If nothing else, I'll just shoot him next turn, but we'll see what we're at. So if he suddenly stops, I need to brace, because I don't want the holes that this thing gives me. Alternatively, I could use a bullet here, but if I get too many, let's hope we don't have too many boss encounters. Otherwise, we have to hope for bullets somewhere, because I really don't want to, fight a boss with Moriko without bullets. Otherwise, I have to get a weapon somewhere. That's another alternative. Which isn't so bad, but I'm Moriko, so her stats are naturally a little lower. Also, nice branded curse, by the way. If you don't know what it does, chance of raising Doom each investigation, and that's not what I want on this specific loadout, where Doom is a constant threat to my long-term survivability. So, there's that. I don't know if I'm going to end up doing the thing I want to do near the end of this week, just to go on a tangent for a moment, but if not, that rolled 11, I was not going to pass it even if I was Ico with 9 dexterity. Nice, nice. But yeah, at the end of this week, I was planning something, but I also have to do my work. Granted, I just got off the precipice, or I just got off doing something all nice. Took bathwater away too. Yeah, I just got finished doing something, so I'm kind of in a cool down period. But work never ends for me because I'm doing several things at once. So, and that's why I'm scared about not being able to do what I want to do on this channel at the end of this week. Um, botanist. To get ending A is impossible here as well. So, we'll hold off a monument visit to change Fish God's gaze is my thought process. I might as well steal this gun, get bullets, and lose reason, but for the most part, we'll see. Just in case I also get, don't ask for reason. Okay, good. Just in case I also get the Irizumi? No, not Irizumi. Yakuza card to sell the gun. Or I could just end up throwing the gun, but that's a whole other conversation when we level up soon. So, I don't want out of funds. But I don't want to take a nap and increase Doom either, so we're going to spend the funds. And if we get out of funds, we'll trade stamina. I have a whole bunch of games in my Steam library specifically. Please give me experience. Okay. Yeah, well, it didn't matter because I wasn't going to get funds stolen from me. That's nice. Yeah, we're taking CQC training. The other two are nice as well, but I'm going to take CQC training. And we're going to take strength so I can brace better. That'll be more healing unless I die right away here, because then it won't matter. Let's trade the stamina here in case I fail, which I probably will fail. It's all 50-50. It's not exactly 50-50, but I treat it as 50-50, so unless that happens because it rolls a nat 12, and I'm pretty sure that was a nat 12 I saw. Dog. Higher chance of finding items, quote-unquote finding items. I could also look at what that does specifically. I completely forgot, but for the most part, it's an ally, so it's nice. In case I get an ally perk. This, on the other hand, we have to just let go, so bye, Shiro. Bye, Shiro-san. Let me accidentally not protect him, that way I don't end up dying. Because, yeah, -4 all damage is not great. It's -4 XX damage, but it's all damage. So, let's try not to get ourselves killed. So, 7 Doom plus 3 Doom, 40%. That would, on an easier difficulty, that would be, kind of still average, because 40% Doom is workable, especially with the mystery Doom decrease in the lower difficulties, but here in Harbinger, that doesn't exist as much, so Bulletin, on the other hand, I might as well go for. So, school is locked out by Fish, or has the Doom penalty for Yugathag, so we're gonna head into the forest and get that generic event that just increases my Doom anyway, so why does it matter that the Fish God was looking at school when I just ran into a generic event or world event anyway? Still, though, considering the one of the last runs I did, it's completely possible to get through this alive. It's just a matter of, if I don't make mistakes where, end up getting myself hurt. Also, I can sell... Should I sell my novel to get... No, because the Abdominal Cuts... Again, max stamina, max reason. If it's only one of them, it's not so bad, because, well, you're already going to have it. The Frostbite one, on the other hand, I want to get rid of, so let's... Actually just sell the painkiller, because it's gonna be more damage I save by bracing than this 2 stamina right here. Surely, if we were near the end, then I would keep the painkiller. But yeah, it's the frostbite. It's not even the injury I got. Yeah, granted, it's a random injury there, so I could have gotten badly bleeding. But it's frostbite's pretty bad, especially for someone who likes to brace like me. Because it affects your strength, and the brace is time gated by your, or time. The time action is penalized by your, or based on strength, as it says right there. I can't show it to you because when I go off the button, it disappears. So I will be bracing near the end of this encounter. Is the thought. I could also go for perception because that would help me be able to handle these even damage. But when I get to odd damage, I will need to brace more. So that's why I didn't. Put a point into perception. Also, there's no lighthouse perception checks, so it's just... Let's see. So we'll do this for sure. That way we only take 3 damage. Otherwise, we could probably just double damage our way out of this, but... Ow. Yeah, we probably could double damage out of this. The nice thing about staying under 3 resources and below, the bad thing is that you're going to die, so... Nice occult diary, but I'm branded. Again, branded is a curse. It's still bad no matter what, but you would rather get branded near the end so it doesn't have as many chances to proc than it earlier. Also, I'm going to die to stamina soon if I don't either rest or use tree. Since Yugatag is looking at apartments, let's go to the tree to heal stamina. And get panic, so that just nullifies anything on any point gain. Whether I put a point into strength or put a point into perception, it wasn't going to matter because panic now lowers my accuracy rate. Unless you're the type to not care, let's take our reason hit here. Unless you're the type to not care and go for, 70% chance anyway. Nice paranoia, by the way. It's the opposite. Every time, chance to lose reason when I lose stamina. Yeah. I almost entered the hospital by accident. That would have been really bad. Yeah. We still have a bunch of things to do. 52% doom. And I'm dying, pretty much. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be really painful. Yeah, and with panic, that gives me a non-100% chance to hit. If it's 90%, I'm just going to treat it as 50-50 sometimes. It's not 50-50, obviously, but when you miss, what's the difference? So, if I hit her twice, I will be able to get out of this, but 90%. So I have to hit her twice at 90%, which is pretty much an 81% chance everything goes as planned. Otherwise, I have to use a bullet, and I don't want to use that either. So... The only reason why we're not running is because on this challenge I've decided to switch strategies, so it's a last-ditch effort. Of course, I could just die right now due to stamina loss or reason loss, but I don't think I have any more tree visits. Do I have any more tree visits? I thought yeah, because I got branded from somewhere else, so let's do it one more time. We have no choice. We're going to die regardless. Yeah, so that's not so bad. If you were to get a curse, it has to be one of those. Because if you're on an easier difficulty, you have enough resources regardless. That said, it didn't stop me from having to go to Yugatag. I'm not going to take the doom increase, so I would die slowly regardless. And we might as well get another run-in with Yashiro going up next. So, granted, I think like I said, I did make that one mistake, and there are a couple things I could do differently when I think about it, but it is what it is. This isn't as hard as... I swear I've done this before, and it wasn't as hard as I thought, but... You know what? We do it. Also, I think Panstaz, not admitted would not be the right word, but Panstaz did say Harbinger is not meant to be a difficulty there's like a winning strategy for, so... I mean, the community didn't... We didn't ask for it, but he decided... Panstaz put it in, so it is what it is. We have Harbinger, the timeline's already changed, so... let's not break the crucifix and equip it instead. I don't know why I used it that one time, but... and I don't think there's anything else I could make a choice. As Yashiro, you get either more resources or extra experience, which I usually choose to get the extra resource, so... I'm going to take the extra funds. Again, that's a soft house rule I put for myself. I have to get the funds before looking at the first mystery, so... Yeah, and I think we're on timeline B. Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be wearing this shirt, right? So, what I do want to ask... Oh, I didn't even refill the bottle. I might as well sell this then. Can I sell this too? No, I can't. Obviously, because that's an item given to you. We're not gonna... Let's not worry about this and just sell it so I can buy a heavy-duty flashlight immediately. Heavy-duty flashlight is my, quote-unquote, BIS for Yashiro. Aside from the obvious choice, at least at the start of the game, if you were to buy anything, nice guaranteed 4% doom, nice. No chance to roll, just 4% doom. Of course, that's more a balancing event. I don't really mind it if we're really looking at it, but also I could check the hospital if I want the thorough investigation. I might because I'm Yashiro, but Yeah, I might. Yeah, I actually might want to, because if I go into, yeah, let's try to minimize our hospital visits. Because if I don't have a certain perk, I'm just gonna take an extra four doom damage. Call it damage. It's pretty much damage. If you really want to look at things really like objectively, doom is just another resource. But since we're Yashiro, yeah, our brace action isn't the best, but it's all we've got. Also, compared to bracing, mathematically it's on our side. 75% chance twice. If we miss it 25 to 25, low chance of missing both attacks. So we might as well brace into it. We also have the extra stamina, so that's working for us as well. But yeah, so I expected to miss one. That's just the nature of RNG. We miss another one, you know. We're just going for a bunch of these. Oh, missed the third one. Missed the third one. Nice RNG. Missed the fourth one. Can we go for a fifth? This is content right here. Might as well go for... Okay, good. I was about to say. Well. And yeah, there's no other way, yeah. Unless I want to gamble on the... No, not even that gets us. So I have to do it again. Well, I don't have to. I could run, but... and then I could completely gamble on this. I don't know if this is mathematically, but no, because like I said, we're taking 3 stamina per whatever damage I do that turn. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I won't say what I was gonna say. That's a little. I'll withhold in my opinion. Otherwise, I could risk this, but that's 3 stamina damage. So you know what? We're going back to racing. Again, I would do anything else if it was a lot more viable, aside from escaping, obviously. Escaping would be my go-to strat, but yeah. It's not great. Yeah, the baseball bat is nice, but I literally just took 9 stamina damage because I missed 4 times on 75% chance, so it is what it is. Also, I'm going to run into these hands, that's right. Oh, goodness. 50-50. Thank you. Because, yeah, now I have nothing else. Yeah, my faith is... Oh, faith is still at 3. I mean, if you try to be... well, yeah, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. 33 power, which means my base chance to hit is what you see there, 52%. 72%. But again, you don't want to do this. The reason is because when you miss even 2 of these, that means for 3 stamina damage, you did 4 damage, as opposed to bracing, where you can at least, you know, on average get maybe 2 hits per point of stamina, or for 2 stamina, so that's 8 damage, 2 stamina, 4 damage, 1 stamina. And if I only get 1 hit here, then this is 4 damage for 3 stamina, so that's like, what, 1.33 damage, if you're really looking at it mathematically. So yeah, and you can't run from this encounter because this is a boss fight, so... The best I can do is definitely throw this baseball bat, and then brace, and what I would like to happen is I get 12 damage, so he's at 14 HP, and I can't even desperation out of that, so that's a lie as well. I could have used these funds to get something else, actually, when I think about it, but yeah, so... So actually I need to hit him 4 times, otherwise I cannot desperation my way out. And I don't have anything else. Again, there are a plethora of other options I could have done. I could have gone to the library and hoped for a good spell. I could have went to a different shop. I could have left Dog Shop and gotten something from the Dog Shop, but yeah, we're going to do this. So we're going to hope. We're pretty much going to go down to 1 stamina here, which also means I should have kept my empty bottle, but... completely forgot, and I didn't want to tree this time, so this is our last chance. Oh, well, we could trade reason, but, yeah, because we have a bunch of reason, we could pray or meditate, whatever it is. That's what I mean by trading 2 reason for stamina, doing that action, but this should get us out. And then we can't get ending A on timeline B arms, so yeah, unless there is a secret way to do so, and I wasn't paying attention because that's what I get for not checking World of Horror for the last, what am I going to say, 6 months, so... Nah, going to footage. We need a can of acid here, and I can buy a can of acid. The question is if I want to buy a can of acid, because if this doesn't roll well... Okay, good. So again, I lost 4% Doom, but non-ending A is 7%. So whether I go into this mansion or not doesn't really, well, except when that happens. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, we get that, but still. Yeah, I need to pay attention. I should probably focus on Fish God as well. Rumu Ghost, on the other hand. Yeah, so this is gonna be really, really oof for me. Goodness. Well, I have the Bronze Crucifix, so I can treat this like a normal fight, but the question is if I want to at all. Oh, there's so much damage. I have to run. I have to run. I cannot try to gamble, because otherwise I'm losing more stamina and stamina and reason, because this is a minus all of encounter to this enemy. So, you know what? Things happen in the background. Had to take care of it, and I'll be taking care of more things after I finish recording. But that'll be after I finish doing this and hoping I survive, because if I don't survive, I'm dead. Yeah, this isn't great. If this is the one I have to run from, this would be one of the ones I run from. Why is Brumugo so tanky? I guess is the 23 HP. Also, if we were to kind of slip into the realm of mod reviewing, yeah, this is one of the things to look, just even without looking at locations, all right? Because knowing the locations and what you could run into is very important for, at least if you care about balance anyway. But yeah, even 23 HP, it's only 1 extra HP, I believe, after the first mystery. So yeah, if you have a 22 HP encounter that does -2 all, this already hurts already. Granted, we're on Harbinger, but that's what you have to account for, because yeah. But again, it's Harbinger, so you can argue that you can definitely argue, and I can believe you when you say, well, it's meant to be that hard. Even yeah, so do I want to? Yeah, it's too much power, and yeah, power is a big factor because it directly reduces your chance to hit. This one says 40 power, it's 30%, but for the most part, the higher the power, the less accurate you will be. So what this means is if I run from this, I'm not going to run into Rumu Ghost again. The question is if I'm going to run into Miku, if I'm going to run into the Drowner Sponge, if I'm going to run into the Time Warper. There are more than a handful of events. So, or encounters, I'm sorry. That said, do I want a tree for stamina, spells, or funds? I'm going to tree. There's no doubt about it. This Yogothag is going to hurt me in the school, so I might as well take a curse for no doom than 2 doom, no curse, but 2 doom. So yeah, let's go stamina. Yeah, Suicidal's not the worst, but it's not great either. But if I were to choose, there are a bunch of other ones, Brandon, that I don't want, at least on this one. I could risk going through, but this is one of the events I do not want to risk getting an injury, because if you get badly bleeding, it doesn't matter if I had 10% doom, if I bleed for 4 mysteries and die. So, and badly bleeding, if it's not a high proc chance, it's guaranteed -1 stamina. So I could have avoided Yogothag there, but I didn't want to tree anymore right now. That's my own decision. And, of course, 7 knowledge means nothing in the face of RNG. But at least I have a flashlight. Oh, well, yeah, that's going to be just reason, so it's really situation. Granted, okay, I'm not gonna say that the spells don't have the presentation, they don't look flashy, and they don't have their own things to them. You can take that out of context, but what I was saying is the spells have their lore, they have their use, and they have their situations. Just not on Harbinger when every point of reason and stamina matters. So, yeah, Doom. Yeah, it's Doom if I run, Doom if I take this fight. What I could do is go all out like this, because there's a good chance I hit at least 2, well, it's 50-50. It's 50-50 I get 8 damage. But at least yeah, let's go for it. So, and now the question is if I want to brace or want to bank on hitting 3 attacks again, that is a low chance. So let's take the, is this guaranteed? No, that's 90%. You know what? This has been pretty much the cow branded, unless I miss all 3 attacks. Okay. And he burned me, that's right, he was charging up a burn, but I can heal that at the hospital at the very least. It's just gonna suck for any more I shouldn't run into any more encounters, and if I do, I've just been in this forest long enough, even with the 3 free spaces from investigating the mansion, so let it not be said that I did my best to make this as fast as possible. 62% doom on my going into my 3rd mystery, by the way. So, am I branded? No, I'm not. Again, human mistakes like getting burns doesn't help me, but it hurt me long before I got into this. So, I also have the funds, so I might as well. All of these 3 have their uses. This helps Yashiro, this helps funds, and if I want to go to monument, and this is good for stamina, or also monument by extension. So the question is, what do I want? I cannot foresee everything, so I'm just going to take the do I want to go cigarettes? That's gonna I want that time action increase. It's gonna be pretty, yeah, so let's gonna sign contract assuming we survive, and I'm gonna take strength for bracing again. Yes, I have the heavy duty flashlight, but I already have 7 knowledge. I know that doesn't help, and I know I've only been attacking and not bracing, but I will need to be bracing soon, and I keep making that because that's how much in trouble I am. Well, now I can't deal with these burns. If I were playing this off recording and I'm not doing a challenge, I could do anything else, but yeah, so that Oetaru mistake is gonna cost me greatly. I could also small candle on that note. Do I value the increased speed will help me hit things because it's both decrease faster weapon with a higher chance to hit. Yes, I'm only doing I'm doing 1 less damage, which is a lot in this game, but if I can't hit the enemy at all, what's the point? So, also smaller doom penalty for escaping from combat, but we're already at high enough doom, so that doesn't matter as much to me, because I'm still going to die. Otherwise, yeah, so I have to choose. What could I run into? And we have burn, so we're taking an extra point of doom damage at the end here, which still might be less than... No, that's not... It might not even be less than... Because the old man has so much HP. Do we just take a non-ending A here? The old man is also experienced, so we have to factor that. But that's small compared to the amount of doom I'm taking. I think he's doing... What is he either doing 4 damage? Because on Harbinger he does 3 base... And then on the 4th mystery, he would do 5. So right now he would be doing 4. If nothing else, I might as well practice. So what we're gonna do, yeah, and the small candle means lower damage means I need more turns on a higher HP enemy, because if I can't, yeah. So if something has 40 HP and I only do 3 damage a turn, it's going to take me 14 turns in that situation compared to 10 turns. Minus 1 because I would probably just double attack in the same turn, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Or I hope you know what I mean. If you think about it, it's a lot more. But again, like I said, if I miss an attack, that's just as bad as having a faster weapon with lower damage, but hitting 100% chance, but... and I'm only level 2 because each level helps your accuracy as well. I don't want to throw. If anything, no, I think the small cannon only does 1 damage when thrown. Bow, clap, bow, bow. At this point, I would understand if you already stopped watching it right before this point. But again, if that's the case, you probably wouldn't even be here in the first place. I had a little hiccup in my chest. So we have that. So we do have healing. We don't have doom. So you know what? I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm just going to not take the fight at the end. I'll do the vigil, but I won't take the fight at the end. I could also fight the inhabitants, but I have burn, so I don't want to take the extra damage, is the thought. Let's go for nothing, because I got nothing for that. Oh, he's gone, and let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the flashlight equipped. If anything else, I will sell the small candle, but I need 2 of these to hit. Yeah, I'm taking so much stamina damage. I need 2 of these to hit. Otherwise, out of curiosity, do I get a guarantee? I do get a guaranteed hit. So again, being able to brace into a guaranteed hit, I value very much, basically. The other way, yes, I could get 12 damage, but if I miss 2 of them, it's I'm in a bad way. So I might as well do this. And here, we should be able to double damage our way out. Let me check just to make sure. Yep. But if we run into another encounter, which we should, actually we might, or we lose more stamina, but we can check that before we die, is the thought. So 2 a.m. we gotta do this and lose stamina. That's fine for now, but what? I hope they did that right. Otherwise, oh, fine. At least I got that. That went to the storage, but still. Also rolled a 3, so it didn't even matter if I was like Haru or somewhere else. This is what I mean by the stats don't... When I was saying, you know, having fun saying stats don't matter, that's kind of the reason why. That's what happens in any dice system, and yeah, I'm not trying to harp on any games like D&D or stuff. That's just the truth. You could roll a 3 to a 1, and it doesn't matter how high your stats are, because your stats start at like 4 to 7, so... And again, that's not a mac towards any games or pan stats. I'm just saying that's the truth of the matter. Yeah, I gotta trade reason there. That I don't want it. Then in this we're taking a non-ending A because we're gonna end up dying anyway. Yes, that's 80% doom, but it's not looking good. I will admit that. And the human errors I've made have not helped me either. But watch this be festival. Okay, Akamanto. Well, not okay. Akamanto is not what I want. It's theoretically it's an easy NDA. Just defeat Akamanto, lol. But yeah. So let's get rid of this. This is more doom, but I need to get rid of these burns. I'm going to die if I don't get rid of these burns. And the frostbite. I need to get rid of that as well. Discharge summary nice, but I need the yeah, I need to lower my doom. So here we go. Monument. Ask for funds. Okay, reasons of whatever. Ask for funds. Nope. Stamina. Don't ask for stamina. Gosh dang it. Well, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to go to the tree and heal stamina. We're going to do it again and heal stamina. We have no choice. I have to heal stamina. Brain damage is going to hurt my... yeah, it's going to hurt my... heavy-duty flashlight action. And double hunger is going to hurt my... any charisma check. So now stats will matter to that point. That is not correct, but whatever. Oh, and then, yeah, and the tree is gone. So, we're going to eat these painkillers and head on our way. Yeah, head on our way after listening to gossip because we need ending A, otherwise we're dead. And if we have to refresh here, that's only going to be more doom for us to not play with and just die. So that, I need to check because I wasn't looking at my stats, but yeah, +1 dexterity, I'll take it. No reason not to keep them on, but yeah. Also, yeah, Fish God is now looking at school, so... What we're going to do is sell this small candle, head to the vending machine, and grab a pack of cigarettes. So that at the end of this mystery, if we even make it there, I'm going to smoke these cigarettes, and that should last me till at least the lighthouse, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Invite for coffee, that's going to cause a possible out of funds, but I'll trade reason there. These are... Oh, that's right. School has a bunch of stamina damage, so... As I just said. I would have to run. There's no way... Unless I want to dodge. You know what? At this point, because if I escape, I'm pretty much dead by nature of doom. And if I miss here, it doesn't matter anyway. I need to dodge this. 40%. Let's go. Let's see if dodge is worth it. I missed the attack, so I have to do it again. Let's see if dodge is worth it. Okay, I did dodge. So, unless there's a hidden modifier where it's like if you're dying, your dodge rate doubles. But what this allows us to do is throw the meat cleaver and get out. Of course, Akamanto's still gonna suck, but at least we kept on struggling. And if I get to level up, I'll heal stamina there, but... Hospital Forest Village. Well, if I duck into the vending machine and then go into here, if it's not looking at hospital, it's going to be the same as me entering now. Well, it's going to be one less doom. To prove the point, let me just do it once. So that's one doom, and it's still looking at the hospital. So this is what in my You Got That review, I talked about this. I'm like, oh, you could just... What if people just say to just go somewhere else and come back? Well, what if it keeps looking at the same location? Which is what happened there. So... whether that has a high chance of happening or not, the fact that it can happen at all means, yeah, it's not great. So 85% Doom. We're going to at least go for a high score here. And by that, I mean we're going to see how far I get before I end up dying. At the very least, to show that I struggled. And if, at least for me, to show how much... And like I just said, we ran into Miku, so when we escaped from that first encounter, we run into a worse encounter later on, so... The thought might be to defeat enemies early on so that you can defeat enemies later or just run from the enemies later, because enemies early on are a lot easier. I'm trying to look for a way if I have a way out, aside from dodging, but there's not really a way. Yes, I took burns for no reason. Yes, I did make some mistakes in encounters earlier, but yeah. And I'm not going to say that didn't matter, but... yeah. I have no choice. I can't escape. Again, my doom is going to rise too high, so... Here we go! The dodge!